Qala Yahweh, Bo Shema Mashak Yahweh Shema Yashavela Yahweh Alahaya Naba Kadaba Mashbuka Shalom. May peace, serenity, and prosperity be multiplied unto you all. Yeah, with this one, you know, it's just further evident why we have been saying over and over and over and over and over and over again for you haughty Israelite women to just shut up. You know, it's no need to try to ask y'all politely. You know, it's not useful in trying to ask you any other way but to tell you and to command you to shut your mouths. Okay? It's already been written in the Bible that you all claim to believe and follow for you all not to be doing this. And this is going to be a quick lesson. It's going to show the folly of 7 Israelite women getting on a panel with one Christian woman and them having a debate or a discussion concerning the scriptures. And we're going to see exactly why the Most High said for the woman to be silent in the churches, the woman to be silent regarding his business, that he gave such business to the prophets, the men of Yasharallah. Without further ado, I'm going to let the video play and add my commentary. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Revelation 1 does not teach Jesus was black. In Song of Solomon talks about his bushy locks, and we know that melanated people usually have locks. So that's why I do believe that he was a melanated man. And we know that Christ came through the lineage of Shem. And then we have to do more research to find out what actually the Shemitic people look like. And there's various versions and various definitions that all agree that they were. In fact, some call them the Negro, which we know what Negro means black. Deuteronomy 28 is not about the transatlantic slave trade. When the Bible says we're going to be sold in ships, they did not travel on ships from Egypt to Israel. That's a walking distance. That is symbolic to being put in bondage on slave ships.
See, you have many of the Nicolaitan doctrine, and especially those within the Nicolaitan doctrine that are of Idumea, they refute Deuteronomy 28:68 with all their might. First and foremost, this Christian woman looked as if she could be from Idumea, from the nation of Idumea, right? She looks to be there, and by the spirit of her conducting this little debate, she might be. First and foremost, if you're in the truth, why are you going to even have that discussion with such a person? Why are you going to even entertain such an objection from such an individual as herself? You should be past that by now. There's certain things we don't even have to talk about, and that's one of them. We don't have to debate our position on that, what Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai has revealed to us. For what? It's a vainglorious discussion.
says that you shall be removed into all kingdoms of the earth. I think there's a misconception that Israelites think that Israelites are only in America. We're scattered throughout all nations. Leviticus 26 talks about Black people being punished 7 times over for their sins. There's no other group that can no that other group has gone through slave not with the slave ships that way in the way that we have endured. No. Hebrew Israelite theology is racist. I do not believe that anyone, race, ethnicity, however you identify, is kept away from salvation. I believe that salvation.
So that claim of the truth being racist, that's just the people who are mad and butthurt over what the truth has exposed about them or their nation or their beliefs. All right. Now you have these women in here talking from their own heart, speaking on things they shouldn't be speaking on. And the men of these women failed them miserably. The men of these women are weak as hell to allow them to get on this discussion, this debate, and show themselves speaking on matters that they shouldn't be speaking on. So let's go ahead and call that out from the beginning, right? Now, with that being said, let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 7. This is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh Ha'alahayim. Yahweh Ha'alahayim had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So if you know that, and you have people who feel left out on that, they're going to demonize such truth. So and if that's the case, they're calling the Most High racist. But they point the finger at the messengers who revealed this truth, that Israel is the chosen people, Yasharallah, right? The people of the diaspora are the chosen people of the Most High. Deuteronomy 7 and 6 tells you that. Verse 7, Yahweh did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. Verse 8, but because Yahweh loved you, and because he will keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers, hath Yahweh brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. So with all that context there, we see who the special people are of the Most High. Verse 9, continue forward here. Know therefore that Yahweh Elohim, he is the Most High, the faithful power, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. Verse 10, and repayeth them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hateth him. He will repay him to his face. Thou shalt therefore keep the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which I command thee this day to do them. These women aren't doing that. They're haughty. They're prideful. They're full of pride. They think they can do as the brothers do. Let's continue forward here.
It's available to all. As an indigenous Bantu Israelite of our Nusak Abriki, we do not subscribe to any belief that excludes anyone. I believe that Hebrew Israelite theology is
Now, what that lady just said, the Bantu Israelites, Bantu isn't in the scriptures. Okay? That's just another subsect of a man-made subsect, should I say, of Israelites who are in Africa, mainly those of the Igbo tribe of West Africa. You know, you see a lot of them, and you know, you got some Hamites camouflaging themselves in that too, that try to come with this different doctrine, that flexes a sort of superiority in the scriptures. They think they have some type of superiority over the Judites who have been pushing this throughout the earth. Right? The Judites over here in Babylon, they feel that they have a more power and authority because of that, and they try to distinguish themselves as Bantu Israelites. But they're full of folly too. You know, it's just another subset of foolishness. Bantu Israelites are not in the Bible. There's no such thing as a Bantu Israelite. That is a man-made doctrine.